Okay, Timothy, you're welcome. Philemon, you're welcome. All right. Um, I don't know, I don't know if people are still busy with their work for today's weekend. All right. Should we give more time or can we kickstart? I think we are up to 10, right? Okay. Um, Good evening, everyone. Let me open my camera so that you Let me open my camera so you see at least who is making this presentation. Okay, so without wasting much of our time, um, I think we could start now. Good evening. I don't know where you're joining the meeting from, but in West Africa, Nigeria, we are in evening. The time here is past 4, 3 minutes past 4. Okay, my name is Chukwuma Dike. I'm the co-founder of WikiActivate Africa. Um, I'm also a certified Oracle AI, foundational AI researcher, and I handle IT support. That's my main job. And I've been volunteering and contributing to Wikimedia and its projects since 2019. So this call is actually a thoughtful idea I and my team thought about and said, okay, since we have this issue of AI coming up, well, not actually coming up since 2022, it has been there. Um, so we deem it fit to, okay, let's also um, put more light on the issue of AI and how it is being used on the Wikimedia space. So that is what brought the idea of AI and plagiarism awareness workshop. So I would indulge you guys. This call is being recorded for our personal documentation, and it will also be shared across the platform. Also, I'm here with one of my team, Busola. I don't know, Busola, if you are here. Okay. So these virtual events will take into shape after the AI call. We'll have another part that will also deal with Wikipedia, what Wikipedia is and how to edit on Wikipedia. And we'll have my colleague will also take us on how to contribute on Wikiquotes, because those are the areas we will work on and in the parts of the editor side of this event. So maybe if you're not familiar with Wikipedia, you could stay back and listen to that call also. So without further ado, I would want to share my screen, my presentation screen, so that we can start off. I would also ask everyone maybe to turn off your audio or your video, so that in case you want to make any comments, you can raise up your hand, or you can type. You can use chat the chat platform on the side, and put up whatever question, or you raise up your hand. I will come to you. Okay, showing my screen right now. Okay. I'm sorry, let me. Okay. Mhm. Okay, I don't know if you can see my screen. Are we all seeing my screen, if I may ask?
Yes, we are.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
So,
sir.
okay. So, this call is about AI and plagiarism awareness workshop, and it has to center on Wikipedia and Wikimedia activities. So I will not dive into more the technical aspects, because it could be a lot. So I would try as much as possible to make it understandable even to the layman's term. So don't be scared about hearing AI and all that. I won't dive into uh, the deep technical aspects of it. I would just be more relatable to what we all know. So again, you all are welcome as you join this call. I've actually done a little introduction about myself. My name is Chukwuma Dike. I'm the one presenting this, and I'm the co-founder and project lead for Wiki Activate Africa. So this course should at least last 30 minutes, and this presentation should last at least 30 minutes or beyond a little bit. But I will try as much as possible. I know some of us are engaged with something. Okay, so let's move on. So the objectives of this event is practically to learn how to spot AI-generated articles, understand the deletion process for non-compliant AI, AI contents, and also get knowledge of Wikimedia AI tools. I know some people might think that Wikimedia has not been using AI tools, but surprisingly, Wikimedia has been using AI for a long time, and there are so many bots in the Wikimedia space that helps tackle so many vandalism
Mba, mba, mba.
and problems concerning. Please mute your audio. So there are so many bots, AI bots, in the Wikimedia space that helps combat vandalism and plagiarism and all that on Wikimedia article. So it's not a new thing on Wikipedia or in Wikimedia space. Also, we'll try to Also, we will try to explore policies and guidelines shaping the AI use in Wikimedia space. Okay, so first and first, let's even understand what is AI. So everybody, the short form is AI, like AI is so easy to pronounce, but the actual meaning is artificial intelligence. So everything about it is not natural, it's artificial, is man-made, is hard-coded. So there is nothing natural about it. People sat down on their seats, sleepless nights, put up so many lines of code before you could use some of these AI services. So what we call AI is the meaning is artificial intelligence. And what is it all about? So is actually the capability of systems to perform tasks typically associated with human intelligence. So AI always try to copy what humans can do and then expand on it. So humans can think. So AI is meant to think also. Humans can talk, AI can talk. So humans can work, AI can also work. We have robots that work. Humans can reason, AI is also meant to reason. So whatever a human being can do, somehow, that is the aspect AI, artificial intelligence, is always trying to make more effective or make it more substantial for and make it easier for humans to use. So there is a lot bit of controversies and conversation going around if AI might overtake humans. But we are not there yet. Though I'm expecting sometime, someday, it might get to that extent, the way things are going. But we hope that whatever it is, it will turn out to be, it shouldn't be something destructive or something that will cause harm. So that is what AI is on a nutshell. So you could see, so there is this aspect, there are so many aspects of artificial intelligence. There are so many aspects of them. There is the large language model. There is the self-driving cars and all that, the ones that make cars to actually drive on themselves and all that. So there are so many aspects of AI, but the aspects we are all focusing on and the ones we know much about is the large language models. So I would also say that AIs are being trained just like human beings are being trained. Uh, just like we are giving birth to you give birth to a kid, you start training them. Even though when you don't train them, subconsciously they pick up whatever that is happening in their environment. That is also a kind of training. So their AIs are being trained. They don't just come out from nowhere. So they are being trained. Data are being pushed into it, train them with existing data, and then they pick up from there. So, but the ones mostly we all know about or we use day to day is the large language model, which is the LLM, and also the subcategories, the chatbots, and subcategory of chatbots is the ChatGPT, the Gemini, and so many of them, the DeepSeek. So there are so many of the chatbots we have now. So large language model is a type of artificial intelligence, and is trained by machine learning. So and mostly it deals with vast tests designed for natural language and also language generation. So mostly what large language models do is text generation, speech, and image generations. Um, though there are other aspects also, but these are the ones we use day to day, and also this is the one that is mainly concerned with Wikimedia space. So a little background of artificial intelligence. So it has actually started around since 1956, and it has also used a number of Wikimedia movement, just like I said before. It is used in translation, and it's also used in detecting quality of edits and contributions. But in 2022, this is when actually the whole large language model exploded, like it becomes mainstream. And the chatbots that made this so was when ChatGPT was released. So everyone become more conscious about it. Even the phones we have been using before, like mostly the iPhone side, iPhone was already making use of augmented realities. Those are AI also. So AI has been there all this while, but in 2022 it became more mainstream by when ChatGPT was released. Many people saw the efficiency and the way it's helping out solve problems and make things more easier for human beings. So it has been there already. And also, there is a research that was concluded in 2024. A study by Princeton University reviewed that 3,000 newly created articles. That 5% of it was created by AI in English Wikipedia. So 5% of 3,000 articles, that's around 150 articles, was actually created by artificial intelligence. And the thing is that there is no problem with that, actually. There is no problem with that. The issue with AI is that you must be very, very careful. You must be involved in it so that, because what it does is actually garbage in and garbage out, though it just has to do some kind of intelligence in it. But when you are using it, you must be very, very involved. So I believe those 150 out of 3,000 newly created articles, we are actually okay for them to remain in Wikipedia, and you find that maybe they are not actually causing any harm, or there is no any aspects of vandalism with them, and maybe they are not actually pushing fake news on. So maybe they actually passed the notability and the Wikimedia scores for putting up articles. So this research was concluded in 2024, just recent, and we have seen that there are actually AI-generated articles in the Wikimedia space. So it's not actually a new thing, just like I said before. So moving on, there are tools, just like I said, there are tools that have been using AI, artificial intelligence, in the Wikimedia projects even before the explosion of ChatGPT and all that. Wikimedia has been using AI services. And one of those tools is the ORES, that's the Objective Revision Evaluation Service. I don't know if you are very conversant with editing Wikipedia articles. You will see that there are sometimes you will put up something and you will get a notification that, okay, this thing you did is not okay. You will see some notification and they will suggest that you delete and all that. Sometimes it's not administrator that is doing all that. It has already been put in place. The evaluation service is already there to checkmate what you are doing. So whenever you pass the mark of maybe you are not doing something correct, maybe you are using um, sources that are not okay, or maybe your article requires more sources, citation, it will be flagged. So the objective revision evaluation service has been there already. The ROS has been there, and we have been using it since. So it measures in vandalism detection and removal, also automatic, and also. But now it's also coming down to quality of your edits on Wikipedia articles, and the quality of the edit quality and the article quality. So this AI has been meant to dictate the edit quality of your article in the Wikimedia space. But um, recently it's been updated. So I think this artificial intelligence is being phased out. This this RES is being phased out recently because as time goes on, engineers keep on improving on the services we have on the Wikipedia space. So we are now having, they are now bringing in the lift wing. So the lift wing is more generic. So the lift wing will actually replace the ORES services. So this lift wing is more flexible, faster, and it actually detects faults easily without any issue. So with time, this service, this objective revision evaluation service will actually be phased out, and we'll start seeing lift wing in some of our notifications. So that is one of the tools that Wikipedia use, one of the AI tools Wikipedia use. We also have the ClueBot engine. It's an anti-vandalism bot. If you are also conversant with AI, with Wikipedia editing, you might have we might have seen ClueBot on your notification. Also, we have the moderator tool and auto moderator tool. Is also an AI machine. Is automated actually for also checking edits and also trying to moderate whatever we are editing on Wikipedia. Also, we have the content and article translation. So this content and article translation is not actually for everyone. So because of the issue we have in translation. Okay, so I don't know. Someone needs to, okay. So sorry for the interruption. So on the content translation chatbot, translation AI chatbot is not meant for everyone. It's not meant for every user of or every editor. So it is actually kept somehow behind because of the issue in translation. There are some things I would say in my language and they will make sense in my language, but if you translate it typically in English, it with another meaning. So it is always advised in translation that it is done, translations are done manually. So that is why this this content translation tool is not that open to everybody. It's people that use it are people with more editor roles, like administrators and people that have there's what they call it in Wikipedia. People that have I've forgotten the term they use. Extended rules, I think. Yeah. So people that have extended rules are meant to can use the service, but then it is advised that you mostly when you are doing translation, you should try as much as possible to do it manually because machine could just read your local language and translate it verbatim, which will now translate to another meaning. So that is why this translation tool is restricted. But if you still want to look it up, I think I have the link. You can also look it up if you want to. I'm trying to bring up the link. Okay. Sorry, a minute. Okay. I'm trying to paste the translation too so that you can look it up. Let me paste it on the charts area. Okay. Okay, so that's the translation tool that is used in Wikipedia. So it has been there all this time, but editors and the normal editors like you having a user account, you might not be able to use it. But if you have an extended editor account, you can be able to use it. And the reason behind it, just like I said, is because of the issues of language discrepancies in AI converting local languages to maybe English or another language. It might read some other meaning, which is not yet sorted out. So that is that for, okay. So this diagram here shows how the tool I told you about, the ORES tool, how it actually shields our edits. So whenever you bring in edits or you want to edit a Wikipedia page, so this is how it shields the edit, and before it now allow you to post to publish and keep it there. So you can see that the gray area is the unknown thing you are bringing, the unknown data or information you are bringing to that page. So the green area is okay. These things are this pass our check, the AI, the ORES check, and also the yellow means okay, we need more reviews on this. And the word is when the word is actually much, it flags for deletion, and you get a notification that okay, this edit you made or this article you are putting up is not welcome in Wikipedia. So this tool has been there already. It is an AI tool. So Wikipedia has been using AI tool all this while. So it's not something new to the organization. We will come back to this other diagram later on. Okay, moving on. Okay, so we have more artificial intelligence tool that is being used in AI. We have the voice assistants. We also have this copy view detector. This also works with the TwoForge platform. So I think some of you have actually used the TwoForge platform, maybe for picture grading and all that. So this also dictates copyright. The main use of copy view detector is for copyright violations. So it actually dictates that on Wikipedia space. You can maybe after I can also post the link so that you can also look it up. So what I'm trying to show us are some of the tools, the AI tools Wikipedia has been using all this while. So it's not something new to Wikipedia. Okay, so let's go over. Okay, before I move, we dive into this identifying AI generated articles. I don't know if anybody have any questions so far. Any questions so far? You could raise your hands or any question. If you have any question, you can ask. Uh, okay, I think we are all good. Okay, so let's move on to this aspect of identifying AI generated articles. So this applies actually to any page that is more one or more of the following signs. So there are so many signs you could see in a page, and you will know that this page is actually containing a lot of AI generated text. And maybe the person, the editor actually didn't pay attention, or the editor is actually purposely vandalizing the article he or she is trying to edit. So whenever you notice this thing, it's up to you to call up for deletion, or you inform an administrator to, okay, this page is actually looking weird, and it might also be a good thing that we look into it. So it's everybody's responsibility to look up to all this, because Wikipedia is actually a trusted platform. So many people, even children, even go there to look up for information. So it shouldn't be nice if we are putting in something that is not correct. When people keep on doing that, information will be distorted, and when information is being distorted, a whole lot of things can go wrong. So it is up to everyone to actually look up to some of these articles, go through them, check if they are looking so weird. So one of the ways you could sense if an article is being is having a lot of AI generated contents that is not properly put up, is implausible or non-existent references. So there is what we call in machine learning hallucination. So just like human being hallucinates, you make up things in your head that is not correct. Okay, can you hear me now? I think my network actually went bad.
Hear you.
Okay, let me reshare my screen. Can you see my screen now, please?
Yes, we can see.
Okay, so yeah, we are back. Okay, so there are so many there are things you could see in an article, then you know that okay, this article is actually having a whole lot of AI generated text that is not well thought out, or maybe this person is purposely vandalizing the Wikipedia space. So when you see articles that are having non-existent references, maybe you clicked on the ISBN number, maybe it's referencing a book or so, or you click on the web address and it's saying something different from what the person is referencing on. That's a red flag. That's a red flag. Just like I said before, machine learning, there is what we call hallucination. So machines can actually hallucinate. They can put up so many jargons together that doesn't make sense and push it out for you. So, and maybe let's say you're an editor that is using AI to generate your text, and you didn't look through, you didn't read whatever it is that the chatbot generated for you, you just copied and paste. Some of these things could actually go wrong in that manner. So it is advised that even though you are using AI, you should be involved. You should read through and know whether what this chatbot is giving you is correct, is even aligning to what you are trying to write. And referencing also is very important, just like it's very important on Wikipedia articles. Check the references the AI is giving you, whether it's actually real, whether it's even existing. So when you see an article containing a lot of references, citations that are not existing, that's a sign of, hey, these things are this thing might be generated from AI. Also, dead or fake links, just like I said before. When articles are having dead links, when you click on the link, it's not taking you anywhere. Maybe it push up, you will see page 404 not found or something. That's also a red flag. Also vague language, when they are using some weird words, some words that you know that on a day-to-day, maybe on a day-to-day conversation, we actually don't use it. Big jargons that we actually don't use. So that might also raise some suspicion. Also, the nonsensical citation that doesn't match with whatever the person is saying. It could also be a red flag. It could also be a red flag. So there is, I want to mention this. Okay, let me push this. Okay, so in 2023, I guess so, Wikimedia community came together and there is a new project called AI cleanup. So what these people do is to patrol around articles in the Wikipedia space and keep on checking how if these articles are having some unwarranted AI generated text or citations. So there is this new project called AI Cleanup. You might want to join them and become a member. So I'm also a member there. So you could also join them. I will put up the link. You can read through. And so what these people do is they patrol around randomly on articles and see if they are if there are some red flags, AI generated tests. So this is not actually a robot doing this. This is actually human beings now doing the work. So this new projects, you can actually join and be part of them, and you contribute towards that side. So every contribution must not be you trying to edit article. You could also contribute in fact checking some of the articles that is being pushed, whether they have a lot of AI that is not corresponding to what the AI what the article is saying. So let me reinforce again, it's not like Wikipedia community is against the use of AI. No. But what they are trying to emphasize on is being very, very careful. So it is advised that if you don't even know anything about AI, maybe you're a beginner, don't even bother using it. Don't use it. But if you are confident in yourself and you can actually, you know how to write prompts, because AI also has to do with prompting. So there are actually people that their work is prompt engineering in AI. So they write good prompts and make the AI put out good things and reasonable things. So if you are not well grounded in writing AI prompts, don't use it to generate articles or text that you use in the AI page. So the Wikipedia page or article page. So it's not like Wikipedia is against the use of AI, but all they are saying is that you must be very, very careful while using it. You must be involved. We should not go on to copy and just dump on the Wikipedia space. And that is what I'm trying to, that is also the reason for this call, so that we all should we also be careful in the way we are editing now. Let's say in the past 3 years, it is not this serious, but now it's very, very serious, very, very, very serious. We all need to be careful. If you are using AI to generate tests or to format your test to make it look good, that is okay, but be very, very careful and be involved. Read through what the AI is pushing out to you. If it makes sense, go through the citations, the references, if they are actually real. So that is what we are preaching. Okay, so okay, I said I would, okay, the cleanup page, you could actually join them. Clean up wiki projects. So if you are interested in joining, you can join with this. You can look it up with this link. The link is under the chats area. So you can join and be a member and see what they are doing there and how they are improving Wikipedia pages also. So another sign of vandalism using AI on Wikipedia page that could actually raise your red flag or your concern is maybe when you see some strange tests, in some AI chats bots, the AI will make a comment, just like the example I gave here, phrases like, here is your Wikipedia article on so topic. So you could see some AI, they do that. They will tell you, do you want me to rephrase this sentence, or do you want me to make it shorter or so? So when an editor just copy and dump in his or her edits Wikipedia article, you find out that they might copy tests like this and also dump it there. So also, when you see some, especially this kind of unwarranted text on a Wikipedia page, you should know that, okay, this person is actually using a chat bot to generate text and is not even concerned about the thing he or she is generating. So that's actually someone vandalizing a page, and you could put it up for deletion. So some of these are the flags you should be looking out for when maybe you are patrolling through a Wikipedia page. So as long as this list of errors are being identified, it should not be like this is not the final. There are a whole list of them issues that you could see on a page, and you know that. But this is not a final decision for you to maybe for you to maybe raise a flag or start calling for deletion. Maybe sometimes you can meet the editor and ask, okay, this thing, I'm seeing this kind of thing on the work you are doing. Do you mind maybe going through them and all that? So you might have that conversation. But then there are the ones that administrators, they don't even need your conversation. They delete it, as in within a split second, you won't see your article again. So there are some external tools also you can use for identifying AI generated text. We have the zero GBT. We have the GPT-0 also. We have binoculars. We have QBots. We have Grammarly. I think everybody is conversant with Grammarly. So they have their AI detection side when you subscribe. We have the Scribe is also an AI detector. We have the AI detector by copy leaks. So these are some of external tools. These tools are not Wikimedia tools. So there are external tools you can also use to detect that, okay, this text is actually coming from an AI chatbot. It will tell you to analyze everything and tell you about that. So I've spoken about hallucination, large language models hallucinating. So that is also what you should actually be mindful of when you are using some chatbots. Sometimes they chunk out a whole lot of things that are not corresponding to what you're intending to write. That is where your intentionality comes in, by you reading through on the test and trying to, okay, this one is not it, this one is it. So AI and chatbots, they can actually make mistakes. They can actually put out fake information that is not real. And you can actually make up a whole full story with an AI. Can twist a whole lot of things with AI. So let's say the events of maybe of someone trying to kill a president, you can turn the whole story around to maybe favor a group of people also with AI. It is so possible. In machine learning, in large language model and chatbots, that there is what we call guardrails. So guardrails are kind of codes that are implemented on this AI code base that makes them not to do some certain things. There are some AI chatbots that doesn't actually have these guardrails. They just put out everything, no matter how harmful it is to the society, they put it out. But there are also I don't know who is okay. Someone's audio is on. Okay. So So there are so many of these chatbots that doesn't have these guardrails in place. So they can actually go as far as possible to twist a whole story and put it out. But there are the ones that when you ask them, okay, twist this story, let it favor so thing, they will tell you they can't go far, they can't do this because they don't have the capacity to do it. Those kind of AI chatbots have what we call guardrails, but there are the ones that doesn't even have it. They chunk out anything you put in there. So we should also be mindful of those kind of chatbots. So do we have any question or clarification on anything I've said so far? Anyone with any question on the things I've said so far, maybe on identification of AI articles, AI generated articles? Is there any question or maybe contribution or suggestion or clarification that you might want to? Okay.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
My name is Maimuna Muhammad Babangida from Niger State.
Okay.
Well, in addition to what you said, in essence, it's all about verification and fact check. Whatever you are putting on Wikipedia, you have to be sure that it is authentic. That's factual. Because we have data hallucination and what have you, whereby when you search for information online using ChatGPT and others, they might turn up with data that are not available. I knew there was a case where a prof came online, was saying that they cited an article that he has written, a research work that he has done. But actually, he has never done that.
You see?
But it was AI generated, and the people did not go to verify the information. So it is up to us that whatever we see or we see online, we have to verify it.
Exactly.
We have to verify it because it's data hallucination. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. So you could see a real life issue concerning a professor that has not actually put up the research, but they said that he has done the research. So you could see some of these things might be AI generated. AI can do that. So just like I've been saying before, you have to be involved. You have to fact check. Know that, okay, is this thing, this AI is giving me, is it actually real? Double check, look it up. Since you are already using the chatbots, then look it up in other places. There is Google, there is so many places. There are journals you can look up for publications. Look things up. But if you are too nonchalant about it, then don't use it. Make sure that what you are using is what you can defend. That being said, okay, thank you for that contribution. Okay, okay, yeah, I've told you guys about this. So let's go over to relevant policies on Wikimedia guiding artificial intelligence. So there are some policies that Wikimedia has actually put in place to guide the use of artificial intelligence. Though there is no single policy on whether you should use it or not, but there are so many little policies that is already there that you should look up and know, okay, if I'm using this AI, make sure you are actually using it according to what is being stated. Because if not, there are some, like this new ORS that is coming up, this new lift wing will actually yank your yank your edits or your article off the space. They won't even tell you. So there are some policies that has already been put to place to guide editors and contributors on how to make use of AI if they want to use it. So there is what we call Wikipedia speedy deletion. So that is the one I'm telling you guys about. It's automatic. They will delete your article without even telling you. So when they see that a whole lot of rubbish from AI is there, they will delete it. That is what we call speedy deletion. It doesn't, normal deletion has to do with you having conversation, the administrator maybe having conversation with the editor via the talk page. But this speedy deletion doesn't have to, they don't have to consult you. They'll delete it. Also, I mentioned about the wiki projects that is up now and running the AI cleanup wiki projects. So those guys are actually, there is a whole lot of work going behind the scene on how to moderate the use of AI. So there is also, okay, one of these policies, there is this suggestion someone was giving. So it's the policies kind of self-declaration of use of AI. So if you are using AI, it is very okay to mention that, okay, this article I'm writing, I am generating the contents from AI. So it's still a suggestion. It's not like well accepted, but this this person is actually suggesting, can we go towards that, whereby anyone that wants to do things with AI should state it clearly, maybe at the top of the article page, that, okay, this article is being generated by AI. So that if one is reading, you shouldn't read with that optimism that, okay, everything you are reading here might be correct. So this policy is still on suggestion phase, is not yet well accepted. So on the Wikipedia space, is advised that if you are using it, you should use it with a whole concern of you being involved, you reading through what the AI is pushing out for you. Then on the Wikicommon, like generation of images. So there is actually a whole lot of pushbacks if AI images should be used. But the thing is that different countries have different licenses and how they want to use images for article or for from images coming from AI. But they know no part is on biographies, biography pages. AI images are not accepted on biography of people. So on no occasion should you use AI on biographies. And then, so there is a link here to check what policy on what that you could actually, like if you want to edit, let's say you want to upload a picture on Wikicommon and the picture is generated with AI, there is a policy for that. If you are using AI on a wiki page, on a Wikipedia page, there is a policy for that. The number one policy is you trying to make sure that everything there is very, very okay. The citation is well linked up. If you look it up, it will lead you to something that is talking about what you are putting up. So that is the number one thing. In fact, it's very, very discouraged to use AI on Wikipedia. But if you are going to use it, be very, very sure that you are involved in it. So on the, I've talked about reliable sources and sources produced by machine learning. There is a guideline section against citing AI-generated content sources. So Wikipedia is actually against that because there is a whole lot of things that are not correct when you use AI to generate your citation. There are so many things that could be wrong. Also, on the talk page, when maybe let's say you are chatting up with someone, maybe an administrator is chatting up with you, and you are using AI to reply people on the chats on the talk page, it automatically they will yank it off. Also, as I spoke about machine translation. I mentioned that it is not generally open for every editor to make use of some of these AI machine translators. So, because of the discrepancies in languages. Okay, I don't know, someone is drawing something on my screen. Okay, so for AI in Wikicommons, where we upload images, there are so many policies on it. So on attribution, you could see when you are trying to upload an image, there is a place that is meant for attribution. So the attribution policy is that you give the name of where the chatbot you generated this image from, followed by the name of the person that wrote the prompt. So if you are using, let's say, ChatGPT to generate an image, you will write on the attribution column, you will write ChatGPT plus your name. If you are the one that wrote the instruction, that wrote the prompt for the generation of the image. So if you want to upload an image that is AI generated. Also on the description page, you will have to like, okay, also talk about the prompts. In fact, it's expected that you paste the exact prompts you used in generating the image. You paste it on, you just like write it back on the description column when you are trying to upload that image. So whatever prompt you use, you should also write it on the description page so that maybe when someone is using this image, they know actually how this image is being generated. Also, licensing. I mentioned before that there are so many licenses pertaining to some countries. So, but on Wikicommon, the generic license you should include on the image, on the AI image, is the PD algorithm. The PD algorithm tag, it's automatically specified that this image is actually AI generated. So whenever someone is using that image, they always see that, okay, this since it has this PD algorithm tag, it is AI generated, no matter how real the image is looking. Also on the categorization, on the category side of your image upload, it is expected that you categorize your AI image on the category of AI generated image by subject or AI generated images by software. So those are the two categories you can categorize your image. So when you put these categories, automatically your image will be found on these AI generated images. So let me show you guys what I mean. Okay. So I don't know if you can see my screen. Can we all see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so this screen is actually showing us where AI generated images by subjects. They are all subcategorized in this place. So let's see AI generated beverages. So you will see these images. You will see that it is being AI generated. It's AI generated and you could see it. So it's not actually a crime to use AI to generate images, but the thing is that you must link it very well, categorize it very well, put the real license, and also the prompts you use in generating the image. So you could see it on the description tag. You could see the prompts. You could see the prompt this person used in generating this photorealistic glass of avocado juice in black background, no watermark, text was paintbrush typography. So you could see the prompt this person used. Also, you could see the author, Midjourney AI. Okay, the chatbot that is used to generate this image is Midjourney AI, and the person that prompted this is Neta Hussein. So you could see that this person actually did a lot of work, and you could see the licensing. Okay, universal public domain dedication. This is another licensing you could use for AI also. You could see that this person actually on the category, okay, AI generated beverages, okay, avocado juice, and the AI food. Although this person didn't use the two categories that is being advised to use on it, but then it still made it to the public space. But the thing is that you must categorize and license your AI generated image very well. If you are using AI to generate your image for any kind of thing you are doing, you must license it very well. And also, description should carry your prompts. Attribution should also carry both the name of the chat bot or the AI engine you use and the name of the person that wrote the prompt. So the best AI practice for editors: verify all sources manually. So even though you use AI to generate an article or a paragraph, manually verify the sources the AI gave to you. So it is advised that AI tools are assistive, sorry. So they should be assistants to what you are doing. Let's say maybe you are finding it how to grammatically put in your words together. You can use AI to, okay, put in these words together. Like tell AI, okay, you can even type whatever that is in your head into the chatbot and tell it to rephrase it or paraphrase it. So that is kind of the assisting aspects of AI tools that is being advised. It should be an assistant, not a definitive tool for you to use. Not like if you want to write an article, the first thing first is for you to go into AI and start generating text. No, So it is advised that you use it as an assistant rather than the main thing. So avoid unedited machine translations. This is also what I was saying about the translation, using machines to do translations of different languages. If you don't edit it, it might, let's say I speak French very well, but when I want to translate in English, what I'm getting in English is not actually what my French, what I said in French. That's not what I'm getting. And if I don't edit and check what I'm dumping in Wikipedia, it's actually a bad job. It's not advised. So if you are using machines for translation, it is advised that even when after translation, you should go through that translated documents and check if this thing is actually okay, if it's giving the same information as in the previous language you are translating from. So that is one of the reasons also that tool is not made available for all editors because of this issue. Because when you allow everybody to use it, I could imagine what we'll be seeing on translated pages. So follow community consensus, which is human judgment first. So whatever thing you are writing, whatever thing, make sure that, okay, let's say between AI and humans, make sure that human judgments supersedes the AI judgments. Let's say you are the editor trying to generate text. Make sure that the thing you are generating is real, is realistic. Let it not be that AI is the one telling you that because these things are machine. They actually don't know anything apart from what they are asked to do. So let humans, our brain functions much more better than theirs when put to use. So let we humans be the ones to have the final decision. Is this citation okay? Is it related to what I'm writing? Okay, yeah. It is not relating to what I'm writing. You throw it away. Is this image okay? Okay, yes. As a human being, it's okay. It is not okay. It's not looking like what I want my image to look. You throw it away. So that is the advice we are being expected as editors to use with regard with AI practices. So when you follow these guidelines, you find out that you might not be having issues using AI to do whatever you want to do on Wikipedia. You don't cross the line. Wherever you see, like on the human biography, you are not expected to use any form of AI. Don't even try it. So don't go there. If you want to write biography, don't use AI at all because it's not accepted. Even both the image write-up, it is not accepted. That's a clear policy on it. So rounding up, we have key takeaways. AI content detection is getting harder. So the more advanced AIs are getting, the more harder it is to even detect that these things are AI. So it's getting harder and harder. So vigilance is also needed. Your head should be there. You should also know what you are doing while using AI. So use deletion pathways for obvious AI-generated materials. So when you notice that this material is totally AI-generated and it is harmful, you can put it up for possible deletion. There is a template for possible deletion on a page. Okay. I think maybe I should. Okay, can you all see my screen? This is my sandbox. Can you all see my screen? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. So this is my sandbox. So for article deletion, for possible article deletion, maybe when you notice that these articles is a whole jargon being generated from AI, you can use a template for deletion. If you type deletion, okay, you can propose a deletion. When you propose this deletion, you can insert that deletion on the page, and this when you publish, it will have a bar kind of message that this page is up for deletion, and it takes, I think, 7 days or so for it to finally go if there is nothing done on it. But make sure that you flagging up a page, you are well grounded that this page is actually is having a whole lot of misinformation and incorrect AI generated contents. So that is how to flag off an article that is having a lot of AI generated materials on it. So just like I said before, Wikimedia has robust tools and policies to help. There are so many policies on AI now that you can read up and know what it is that is being said about this. And there are also so many that is coming up. Okay, so keep Wikipedia reliable, neutral, and verifiable. It has always been the cardinal points of Wikipedia. Your information must be reliable, neutral, and verifiable. So with all this put in place, we can actually keep Wikipedia safe, even in this age of AI. And even though we are using AI, we are also very, very conscious that what we are putting up is a very, very correct and verifiable content on the Wikipedia space. So yeah, thank you all for giving me your listening ear. Do we have any questions? So the floor is open now. If you have any question or clarification or suggestion you would want us to talk about, we have 5 minutes to do that. So you could just raise up your hand. Let me and have the floor. Anybody want to speak? If you want to speak, you can raise up your hand, or you can use the test. Okay. Don't accept everything that okay. Yeah. So anybody want to add how can we fix articles that are AI generated? Okay, so how can you fix articles that are AI generated? First thing first is to make sure that the information that you said is AI generated, if it's correct. If it's correct, there is no problem. If it's well cited, if the information is correct, there is no problem about that. So what you should be looking at is if the information is not correct, let's say, or maybe the information is correct, but the citation is not correct. So that is what you should be looking at to fix. So let's say someone generated an article or some parts of articles using AI. What you should do is to, okay, since you know, okay, this thing is AI, first of all, check whether the article is real, is correct. Maybe the person, the context of the article maybe is talking about something, whether it's actually, look it up and see whether the person is actually correct. If it's correct, then there is no problem about it. Leave the machine to flag it off. But where you should now be concerned is maybe there is a whole misinformation, jargons that are not expected to be in that page, and you are saying it. Then you can either, if you can't fix it, you can flag it for deletion. Okay, Ali is asking, can I verify the article after generated with? Yes, you can verify by going through. Okay, so if you are using chatbots to generate text or to generate a content, if you look very closely, you will see where the chatbot will mention the places it got this information from. You will see it, or maybe you can even ask, okay, let's say you are using ChatGPT. You can ask, please, can you mention the places you got this information? It will list everything for you. So it's left for you to now go click through those things it mentioned and see if they are real, or if they are even talking about the subject of what you are writing. That is a way to verify article. There is no magic. You must do the work. You must go manually verify, okay, this citation is okay, this ISBN number is real. So there is no automatic way to do it. You must do it manually. Okay, yeah. I'm glad you understood that. Any other question? Do we have any other question? Okay, so in the absence of any other question, I would, so this event is, just like I told you guys, it has the two parts, the AI workshop. Okay, so what happens when text isn't generated by AI but paraphrased by AI? And on using the AI detectors, it gives a percentage of AI generated contents. Okay, so yeah, it happens. So what you would do, there are what we call humanizers. There are also AI bots we call humanizers. So what they do is that they make your content look more human, like let's say maybe the context of your content, like to look like is a normal human that is actually writing. So there is what we call humanizers. When you notice that, okay, AI flagged and AI detectors flag your content, you can use these humanizers. I'm trying to remember one of them, but if you go to Google, you can type in humanizers, and let me see, humanize AI test. There are so many of them. You can see this humanize AI test. There are so many of them. You can put that test in this humanize and ask the bot to humanize your content for you. So when they humanize it, you find out that it will restructure your content It will restructure your content and make it look more real. With that, you can, this is one way. It's either you use humanizers to do this or you do it by yourself. You paraphrase the content by yourself and change some sentences. There are some sentences that are so bogus to use. And there are some words also. Another tip is you see hyphens. Try as much as possible to remove hyphens from any AI generated text. Hyphens give away that any content you push into AI detector to, and they see a lot of hyphens, they just know that this thing is generated by AI. So try as much as possible to remove hyphens. I don't know what dash, that thing we call dash in Nigeria, dash, try to remove it in any kind of content that is being generated by AI. So it's a very huge red flag. So it's either you use humanizer to reduce the AI content, or you restructure the sentences of that content by yourself. Remember, you are human, so your brain should work more. So it's either you restructure those sentences by yourself, since it has given you the idea of what you are looking for, then you restructure those sentences by yourself and it will fly. Or you use the humanizing tool I just told you about. There are some efficient ones you can use. I don't know if I answered you. Okay, yes, there is recording. I don't know if I have answered you. Michael Kaluba.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay. So do we have any other question? So as I was saying before the questions, this event is pushed into we are also running an editathon for this event. So you can also go to our event page. Okay, not this. Okay, so this is the event page. I'll paste it. So I'll paste it on the chat. So I will give over the mic to my colleague to take you through on how to contribute on Wikiquotes, because we are also contributing on Wikiquotes. So she would just take us around on how to contribute on Wikiquotes. And if we have much time, we will, I don't know if there are any newbies, people that are joining Wikipedia for the first time. If there are more newbies on this call, then we will run through on how to edit Wikipedia. But if there is no much, then we can call it a day. Busola, I don't know if you can rush through on how to edit wiki quotes, or how to make contributions on wiki quotes. Let me emphasize again, there is an editathon going on this event. So it has already started. You can, when you go through the events meta page, you can join, you can participate and join. We have prizes for the winners also that will edit. So you read the instruction. The instructions are very clear on how to join and what to edit. So we will also judge your edits by two ways: through the dashboard. You have to join the dashboard, and through you documenting what you edited on the tables below. So you will see a table below where you document what you have edited so that the judges will grade you from there. And the judges will also grade from the dashboard. So we are grading in two places, the dashboard and the table on the events page. So you will read the instruction very well. You will understand how the editathon is going. And yeah, so Busola, I don't know if you are ready. You can just wash us through on how to edit Wikiquotes, which is one of the Wikipedia projects we are doing for the editathon side. Also, you can join the WhatsApp group for more clarification on AI. If you need any more clarification, even after this call, you can still post it on the group. I will answer you. So, Busola, you can open your mic if you are ready.
Okay, thank you very much. It was really an interesting session. So I'll just run through Wikicodes very fast. I'll share my screen now.
Okay, let me stop sharing my.
Okay, I'll need a confirmation if you can see my screen. I'll need a confirmation if you could see my screen, please.
Yeah, I could see your screen now.
Okay, thank you. So Wikicodes is one of the Wikimedia projects, and basically Wikicodes gathers quotes said by an individual or quotes said about an individual. And just like every other Wikimedia project, once you have a Wikimedia account, you can also log in your Wikimedia account to other Wikimedia projects, including Wikicodes. So you don't need like to create a new account or anything. You could just use your existing account. So like this. Yeah. So this is a very well documented and well structured article, Wikiquote article of Barack Obama. And the way Wikiquote works is you have a brief introduction about who the person is, just the basic details that could be copied from the Wikipedia article, and then you have the quotes. And some also have quotes said by the person and then quotes said about the person. So just very quickly, we'll work on one person. I'm going to be working on this guy. Bidemi Oke is a Nigerian entrepreneur and the founder of Flashcard Limited. Is a financial service company, right? So, and this was a random Wikiquote article about a Kelly Evans. I'll just be using this as a structure. So now, when I want to create an article, I just come to my Google and search for Wikiquotes, and then it takes me to the home page of Wikiquotes. Now, just to confirm, so that we don't have duplicate articles, I will search for an article for, and then I have to confirm that there's no existing article about that person, right? Because it's in red. If you had an article, I would see it in green. And so when I click on the red link, it takes me to create an article for Bidemi, okay? But I can just as easily start with basic information about him, about who he is, which I would just copy from Wikimedia. So I would copy, I don't really need the info box here. So because I'm also trying to get the references that were used, I'll copy the source code, and let's see. Yeah, so I'll just copy this, and let's say it looks like. So I like using the preview button. Okay, so I copied a whole lot of things I shouldn't have copied. Yeah, so we need like the basic information. Bidemi Oke is a Nigerian entrepreneur and founder of Flashcard card Flash Change Limited, a financial service company. So I think we should just stop there for now. I'm going to show preview first of all and see what it looks like. Okay, so Bidemi okay is so I just created the basic details about him, and then I'll create like an heading, a subheading rather, for his quotes. Now the basic way to find quotes about people is to search for them. Now, for someone like this who is a founder, I can check for probably events or webinars or articles that he has written or places he has given a presentation. And then if I can get like the manuscripts, I can see he has talked about. That's where I can get quotes from. So we are trying to that. So I'll just go on my Google and do a basic search for him. Just a basic search for him. I can see his LinkedIn profile, his Wikimedia page, his Instagram page. Okay, now the Sun Nigeria, we have entrepreneurial lessons from Bidemi. Okay, let's see what's there. While that is loading, let's also check his LinkedIn. So this is the first post we can see on his LinkedIn. This is okay. So see this sentence here. Ambition is a beautiful thing, but it can quietly rob you of the joy in the present moment. This we can categorize as a quote because this is the first-hand post that he made. And I also checked this previously, and then someone on the comment section said the last paragraph is worth saying a million times. So which made me go back to look at what he said in the last paragraph, and he said, if you are building something, remember it's okay to rest in the moment. You are living the part of the story you once dreamed about. That is so now from just this one post, I've gotten 2 quotes from him which I can use. So I'll come back to this article that I am creating about him. And first of all, I'll just do this. So yeah. I want to try and link this to his Wikimedia article. Yes. Okay. So what I just did was I linked this. So if you click on his name, it will take you to his Wikimedia article. So now going back to our LinkedIn post, I will just copy this. Ambition is a beautiful thing, but it can quietly rob you of the joy in the present. I'll copy this. Sorry. Yeah, and this would be my first quote. And my reference would be the LinkedIn post, which is I have just added one quote. I've just added one quote. I would come and add a second quote, which is the last line of this is said. And do the same for my reference. So I have gotten two quotes. Let's see if we can find something else aside LinkedIn. Okay, so this one was still loading. I do not know why it did not load. So there's something from Blueprint newspaper, Young Men in Focus. Let's also open this. We have Twitter. Let's also open this. And we have Punch newspaper. Let's also open this. Let's see how many quotes we could get from these stories. So it's very important that you read through and see if you could get a quote. I mean, you could also, if you have links to videos, YouTube videos, probably a TED Talk or presentation, you could watch it and then just highlight key things he said, something that stands out, something that could be classified as a quote, and then you just reference the YouTube link or the wherever you got the video from as your reference. But I'll just go with articles for now. I'm not really saying anything is said here. This was just highlighting who he is. And for those that are going to work on Wikipedia articles, these are some sites where you could get more information about him and then just add to his Wikipedia article to like enrich it or to improve it. But because we are focusing on quotes, we don't really need very much details about him. That is why we are linking his Wikipedia article to the wiki quote so that you are coming to the wiki quote just for his quote. If you want to know more about him, you click on his name and it takes you to his Wikipedia article and then you get to know more about him. I'll check X, still loading, and Punch. Let's see what Punch says. Okay, now just to point something out. So this is something he said, right? At Flash Change, we saw this revolution coming, not through forecasts or boardroom theories, but by listening. We listened to students, traders, freelancers, building global careers for their homes and families, navigating life across the globe. Now, this was something that he said, but this does not necessarily classify, or you can't really say this is a quote. This is just like a statement. This is it's something he said. It's not everything he says that can be classified as a quote. It was just because putting this without a context doesn't really make sense. So we need quotes that you could take it with in whatever context and it still makes sense. I don't know if that explanation was, if you could understand that. But so I'm just trying to emphasize that it's not everything someone says that categorizes as a quote. So we have to find something that even out of its context, it still makes sense. So I'm not really seeing anything here. And X is still loading. So let's go back and find something else. Okay, I don't think we've seen this one. Okay, and then another thing, I'm seeing something now. Yeah, okay, emphasize that building trust with clients is essential for long-term success, particularly in business-to-business relationships where reliability and value delivery are paramount. Now, this on its own could look like a quote, but now I am not so certain this was word for word what he said. This could just be like whoever wrote this article paraphrasing what is said. So I would not I will not copy this as a quote from him, because it could just be, okay, emphasized that this is what the person who wrote the article is reporting. So this may not be word for word what is said. If it was written in like quotation marks now, because it's something that it's a quote that business or tech startup founders could use for like motivation and inspiration. But if this was written in like a quote or in like quotation marks, I could have picked it and put it as a quote under his name. But because this looks more like a paraphrasing of what he said, I won't really I will not necessarily categorize this as a quote from him. So I would also not include that. Let's go to okay, let's see the sustaining innovation in Africa tech startup. Let's see if we could see that. 40 under 40. Okay. I'd have to log in. I'll just try and find one more, and then that'll just be it. And then after this training, we could do a deep dive and find as many quotes as we can from him. Okay, now I'm seeing this article and I'm seeing about the author, meaning is the one that wrote it, but I just want to confirm if he's actually the one that wrote this article, because I am seeing saying this article was written by IT Pulse, but then I'm seeing about the author down here as Bidemi. Okay, so I want to actually confirm who actually wrote this, because if this was written by him, I could find quotes from this article. But if this was not written by him, it may not necessarily count as a quote. So I'm torn. I mean, I'll appreciate any additional suggestion from anybody. If you think this article was written, I think IT Pulse is the website where it was published, and then the article was written by him. Please correct me if you think I'm wrong. I think the article was written by him. So I'll just try and glance through and see if there's anything I can pick. No condition about fast future and what competitive fantastic innovation. I mean, this first paragraph looks like something we could take, but let's just try and scroll down. Okay, I like this one. Risks do not kill startups. More often, they are undone by a lack of focus emanating from founders chasing too many ideas, teams pivoting without direction, and the obsession with vanity metrics over genuine product market fit. So this I would copy as a quote, and I'll go back to the article I'm creating about him and add as one more article, as one more quote rather, and just add in the reference. Maybe like it like that. Okay, and so lastly, I would add a link a tag saying he has a quote on Wikipedia, which is this external link. And I'll just do this. So now I'm going to publish this page. And we have successfully created a page about Bidemi Okay on Wikiquotes. And so with this, if I click on Bidemi Okay, it takes me to his Wikipedia article where I can get a lot more information about him. And I think even from all of these references, if we go through them one by one, we could find more quotes. We could find more quotes that we could get from him. And we could also add a category. We could also add, oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong page. Yes. And we could also add, probably use the category from his Wikipedia. Sorry, I'm trying to. Yeah, on his Wikipedia article, we have living people, Nigerian technology business people, 21st century Nigeria. I think we should just use this two, Nigerian technology business people and 21st century. So I'm just going to see if this should work. Oh, thanks. Then publish change. Okay, so I copied the category from Wikipedia. But what I just realized was that these categories exist on Wikipedia and not on Wikisource. So they are still bread. I mean, this could be someone could come and create like this. I mean, from this context, you could create these categories and then add a list of people, people that are in the Nigerian technology space or 21st century Nigerians that are in business and startup space. And then you could create these pages, these categories, but then they do not exist on Wikiquotes, even though they exist on Wikipedia. And so that's basically it. This is just like the basics of Wikiquotes. You could add more to his info session, probably from Wikipedia, add more details about him, search for more quotes about him. And I mean, if you even see quotes that people said about him, you could also add like another subheading and add that. And so that's just like a run through of Wikiquotes. I don't know if there's any question anybody has for me.
Okay, that's a very interesting training on that. If you have any question concerning Wikiquotes, you can put it up on the chat, or you can ask. You can ask for Mike. I will give you the audience. But since we are running out behind time, I would want to take just a minute and go through our meta page for this event so that you understand how to be part of this editathon. So we are concentrating on the editathon. We are concentrating on Wikipedia, Wikiquotes, and Wikicommons. So the articles and the quotes and the picture you are expected to contribute is articles that are related to tech, that maybe tech founders, tech company, startup company. So those are the articles or wiki quotes that will be eligible for this editathon. And also for the wiki common, we want you to take a picture, good picture quality of all this any tech related infrastructure in your area. Make sure you describe it well while uploading. Make sure if you generate anything with AI, just like we said, make sure you attribute it, description, put in the prompts accordingly. The video of the AI training will be made available. So, and if you have any other question, you can ask. That's if you're using AI, but if you use your maybe picture, your phone to take a picture, you know also how to upload it on Wikicommons. Okay, let's take time to, okay, someone asked a question. What is considered a reliable source of information for Wikiquotes? Can you answer that, Busola? What is considered a reliable source of information for Wikiquotes?
Okay, I think for Wikiquotes also follows the same principle that Wikipedia follows. So reliable sources should be well notable newspaper sources or newspaper publications. Also, for Wikiquotes, I would say now if you watch a video, right, and then the person is speaking, like the words are coming out of the person's mouth, obviously, probably a YouTube link, that could constitute as a reliable source. So because like if I click on that link, I can literally hear the person saying what I'm seeing. You in quote said he said, right? So that's also a reliable source. I would say a book written by that person, if there's a quote from that book, it's also a reliable source because that's something that is a word that came out from the person also. But note in mind, for wiki, it may be reliable for wiki quotes, but a book written by a person is not reliable for Wikipedia because that's going to be like bias. So we are talking in the sense of wiki quotes here. And I would also say maybe TV channels that are reputable newspapers, reputable TV channels, reputable websites. Reputable websites, I would say, is also reliable. I think off the top of my head, that's what I could say. Yeah.
Okay, someone is asking if YouTube is reliable. Okay, Busola, can you hear me?
Question, I had been in like an online meeting also where it was debated if you of reliable source is something you can prove that these words were said by this person. That's for wiki quotes. Wikipedia may be like maybe like a different ballgame. But for wiki quotes, if I can see a video that has this person making this statement, I may be wrong, but I feel that is reliable enough because I see, okay, on this wiki, on the wiki quotes page of this person, you said this person said that. Where is the reference? I click on the reference link, it takes me to a video, and I can hear the person saying that. I really feel that is reliable.
Okay. That's a very good one. Okay, thank you, Busola, for that. Okay, let me just take a minute and walk you guys through. Busola, you can stop sharing. Let me share my screen. Okay. Okay. Let me take a moment and walk this. So this is our. Can you all see my screen now? Okay. Okay, so this is our event page. You could see 20 participants has already joined. So we have a virtual event, which is this, and we have a physical event, which will happen next week, Saturday in Abuja. So if you're around Abuja, or maybe Nasarawa, or around the environment, you can come around on that day. The venue, every detail is there. And also you will obviously get your transportation reimbursement back. But if you are not around Abuja, the virtual event is this one we're having is actually for you. But if you're around Abuja, you can come around. We also talk about that on the group. So how to participate? Sign in or create a new account. So if you are new to Wikipedia, I don't know if we have new people here. I'm not sure. But if you are new, you can create a new account. It's a very simple form to fill, and you create a new account. Also, if I know that we have much people here, I will drop a video of how to edit Wikipedia articles. So when you create or log in into your account, you register on the page, which I've seen so many people have done that. Okay, so you also join the dashboard. You will see the link to the dashboard. I told you guys the judges will grade contributions in two ways, the dashboard and the table I will show you below. So when you join the dashboard, so you create, contribute, or edit Wikipedia articles, wiki quotes page, or you make a new wiki quotes, then wiki common. So the area we are focusing is on tech, artificial intelligence, which is AI, tech founders, startups. So those are the articles, wiki quotes, and wiki commons area we are focusing on. So any edit you do that is outside the scope will not be counted. So another thing, the fifth instruction is that when you are publishing your edit or your article, make sure you add this hashtag WikiActivateAI. Make sure you add that hashtag so that we'll use it for tracking. It's very important. So when you are publishing, you will see where you can write what they call it again, a note or something, forgotten. So yeah, so when you're publishing, make sure you put in this hashtag so that we can track that, okay, this is you contributing on this event. Also, there are database for where you can choose articles to edit. So we have two article lists here. We have two here. So it's on an Excel sheet. So you can go through the list of articles and see if you can edit any of them. Please don't vandalize anything you don't have any information you are not conversant with. Do not vandalize articles. Please, if you vandalize them, your username might be flagged and you'll be your username will be deleted from Wikipedia platform. So please don't vandalize. Make your research and then see where you can edit. So there is a list of articles here you can work from. There are two of them, so you can go through them. If you also have where you want to, maybe stubs, Wikipedia stubs that has to do with tech, AI, you can also edit and make sure you you add our hashtag, and then you also document your edits here. So the first table is the list of articles or edits by participants. So this first table is for Wikipedia article. So when you are done maybe editing and you want to document on this table, you expand and you edit, click on edit. Oh, I didn't. Oh, wow. What have I done? Something is on somewhere. I don't know. Why are they flagging is my VPN on? No, my VPN is not on. And I'm logged. Okay, let me try it again. The IP has been, but I'm logged in now. Okay, so I will still verify what the problem is on my own and see. So here you can document your edits. You can see an example of what I have done here. This is my username. This is the link of the article I edited. Don't touch this example. That is where the grades will be listed after the editor turn. Then you just add what is the thing you edited. Maybe if it's a paragraph, if you added a paragraph, you just put, I added a paragraph. If it's a citation, I added a citation. So just like that, we will keep on enlarging this list as time goes on. So that is that for documenting on this table. Also, if you don't know how to edit on this table, you can just make an Excel spreadsheet on your own. Whenever you edit, you document what you edited on spreadsheet. You can just send me the Excel spreadsheet. I will look, if I look into it, I will help you and upload your edits on the table and all that. So if you don't know how to document on these tables, no problem. Just do it on the place. If it's Excel or Microsoft Word, you can use. Just document what you have done, the links, the title of the article, and what you did. You just put it there, then you send it to me. I will now help you and upload it here. Then this is for Wikiquotes. This second table is for Wikiquotes. Whatever thing you did on Wikiquotes, if it's editing, you edit. If it's a new Wikiquotes, you added or you created a new Wikiquotes, also document it here. Then the third one is for Wikicommon. If it's an image you uploaded, you also document your image here. So that is what I actually want to make everybody understand. So this editathon will run till 4th of, okay, 4th is next week, right? So after next weekend, the next upper week, I don't know the dates, that should be either 11th or so. So this editathon will run till that 11th. So we have vouchers to give out. Also, we have certification to give out. People that attended this AI events, the workshop I did on AI, you're eligible to get your certification. So we will give out certifications for that later at the end of this editathon. Also, data reimbursements. I've posted a link on the chat board that you can fill your details if you need for data refund. Also, what again am I missing? Yeah, that is that. So any question or clarification you need, please, our group is still open. Our WhatsApp group is still open. You can ask your questions there. and we will take it off from there. Any other question? Do we have any question? Okay. What are you asking me to post again? Ngozi?
The data reimbursement form, please.
Okay, it's up there. I'll also post it on the group. So the data reimbursement form, I've posted the link again. So just fill out your details. I want to thank everyone for coming, making our time to attend this AI workshop. We actually appreciate your time, and we'll keep the conversation going. And subsequently, I'm sure we will still have something again to do on AI. And am I missing anything? Busola or Messi, am I missing any information, any important information? I don't think so. So with the absence of more questions or clarification, I would want to end this call. Thank you,
Yes, sir.
everyone. Someone is talking. Ali, are you the one talking?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have
Sir, can yes, sir. Can I focus my contribution only on Wikimedia Commons? That is only the way I will contribute to the English Wikipedia.
Okay,
Because I have a blog on Wikipedia.
okay. The thing is that you can still do it, but the thing we have grades. The judges will have grade for every contribution. If you are contributing on commons, that's still fine. The grade after the
Okay.
grade, if you emerge, that is okay. So it has nothing to do with where you're contributing. You can the three main projects we are focusing on: Wikipedia, Wikicommons, and Wikiquotes. And these
Okay.
contributions has to do with tech related AI and startups. Yeah, startup companies, startup founders, something that has to related with tech. That is what we
Okay.
are working on. So why we
Thank you.
didn't focus much on AI is because of there is no much AI article on Wikipedia. There is no much AI article on Wikipedia. So that is why we expanded it to tech.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
yeah. So those are the areas you can focus on. Okay, thank you all. Can you please send a direct to join the clean? Okay, the link to join the cleanup. Okay, I think I sent it before. But I will still send it. I will still send it on on our group, but let me find it here. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, so if you want to join the cleanup projects and read more about it, this is the link. So that's the link. You can join. You can go through it and see what they are doing. Okay, so I'm going to end the call now. Thank you all. Okay, yeah. So for more information, everything will drop on the WikiActivate WhatsApp group. Okay, thank you. Bye.